Right, everyone, so I know it's been a while since I've last uploaded something to my channel. I do apologize for that. I've just been busy with college and stuff. But with things dying down now, I figured I may as well make another gameplay video. This is, again, in Train Sim World 2. As you can see, we are going to be driving a German DB 4652. As you can see, I think that's unit number anyway. These ice trains here you usually see in Germany. We're going to give these a ride today. So we'll do that in a minute. We're going to get going. And while we're doing that, I'll just get the train set up and we'll get the doors open, get some passengers on. We'll get going. So let's make sure the reverse is on. I'm going to try and get these doors open. Let me see. Right. Right, I've opened the right set of doors. I'll show you what's going on here now. Still need to turn the train lights on. It's quite dark in here. But here's the train from outside. And we'll have a look at we'll have a look inside before we get going. So I'll just turn the lights on already. And before we set off, just do this, and they are on. Good stuff. Right, so before we actually go any further, I just want to say thank you guys for the support to the channel so far. As you know, we have now hit 200 subscribers. So, as I said, thanks guys for helping me get to this point. You're all amazing. I love you all. And all I can say is thank you for the support throughout these last year or so. So, we'll get everything up and running in a second. Now I can lock the doors and we'll get the train going. And before we go, we'll have a quick look inside. I'll just shut the train doors. So you see? Right, so I'll set off in a minute. So I'll just give you a tour of the train in here. So you see here, you know, each coach is slightly different laid out. As you can see, different sections. And the good thing is about this game as well, you can actually sit down in the chairs. So in the seats, so you can see like this. I can sit anywhere in the train. Go through to the next car. I think we are. It's exactly the same here, and exactly the same in this last one. And I presume this is now the other end of the train. Well, actually, it isn't, because there's another car, as you can see here, which will actually linked, because some trains you do have double train units, if that makes sense. So right, so we'll get back to the front of the train now and we'll go for a ride. I like these trains personally. Nice inside, nice in general. They have character. You can see the train doors are pretty much all the same. More glass in this train, as you can see. And we're near the front now, as you can see. One more car, and we are back at the front of the train, and we'll get this thing going. Right, close the train doors. I will now sit in the driver's seat. Now, can I turn the cab lights on? Yes, I can. So just run through what the different things do. These are the PZB, override. You see? Pantographs, which are outside the train. Main circuit breaker. You can see, if I close it, of course, it's going to shut the engine off. So, right, I'm going to release the brakes. This is brake control. Set to release. And we are going to apply some throttle. Here we go. Let's get this baby on the road. We'll start at 60% power. We don't want to be going too quick at the start. As you can see, we're now leaving the station. And now that we're approaching the speed limit, I'm now going to release the throttle and just let the train coast, where the train's just moving without any brakes or any acceleration. So it's gonna let the train cruise along for a minute or so until we get to the speed limit increases, basically. It's quite snowy out here. It's winter temperatures out here. So the funny thing is, I'm actually playing Train Sim World in winter conditions when it's almost summertime. That's actually quite funny in my opinion. Right, let's increase speed. We're now going to go to... I'm going to push it to about 70% throttle now. 70% power. Here we go. And I'm going to release it again because speed limit. Should be able to go a little faster in a minute. So look outside the train, different viewpoints. So using the keyboard arrows, with this viewpoint I can move around the train. As you can see. Long train, to be honest with you. Right, so we're 17 kilometers away from our next destination. I'm probably just going to increase the throttle only about 40%, just so I have a gradual increase to, because the speed limit's now gone up to 75 kilometers an hour, so I just want it to be gradual. In fact, I might just do a 30% increase. There's 70 kilometers an hour. Might be looking at an 80 speed limit. And then in a moment we could ease the throttle. There we go. It's now cruising along at the speed limit. Then look at the different modes. So we've got this mode where I can wander around the train. And also, while we're going at this speed, because I don't think the speed limit's going to change just yet, let's have a wander through the train while it's moving. As you can see, in real life, of course, this would be dangerous, but it's only a simulator, so don't need to worry about that too much. You can see between each coach the train moving a little bit. You can see the lateral movement. Room here, you got little like mini rooms, if that makes sense. It's a nice train overall. It's very nice. Let's go through. Let's see if we can go a little faster now. Right. Yes, we can go faster now, so I'm now going to go full power. Although the train is starting to struggle a little bit. As you can see from the... Make sure... brakes are off. Let's see if I can override this. I don't understand what's going on with this train. In fact, let me just ease it down a little bit. There we go. Then it's because of the snowy conditions. That makes sense. Just come out of there. You got your stats here, so you can monitor train activity. You can go through different menus. Although you can't really do much with this at the moment. All this. Lighting controls. Then that's your auto speed. We're now at 160 kilometers an hour, which is 100 miles per hour. There's 170. Emergency stop, which we're not going to touch that at the moment. There's a panel here with all other different controls. Aircon. I like how they've got a realistic air conditioning system in Train Sim. Parking brake, emergency brake, emergency stop, driver's seat, coupling control, brightness of the indicator, so I can dim it, I can make it brighter. Horn. Headlights, I can just outside the train. Like so. And there you have it. So about 5 kilometers away, we'll make it to this next station, and then that'll be it for this video. It's only 5 miles away now, so I'm now going to release the throttle. And the train's just going to cruise. Then in a minute I'm going to start slowing down once we get closer. Right, I'm going to start braking when we get to about a mile away. In fact, we'll start braking now a little bit, just so we can go for a gradual stop. We need to apply the brakes a bit more. I'm not sure how gradual this is going to be, but I think it might be going a little too quick. Although we're slowing down quite quickly, so we might be alright. We'll see. Although, actually, there's nowhere to stop here, but... I don't know why it was telling me to slow down there, but... We'll let the train stop and then we'll call it. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this run through of these German trains in Train Sim World 2. Feel free to like the video, subscribe, comment if you want, and I'll try and get back to you if I can. And that'll be it. So I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.